Welcome to Mic Drop, where I'm going to help you ace your next audition. All right, today I'm going to talk about something I call a shoulder breath. When you watch somebody breathing, when they're singing, when they breathe, how do they move? So there really are two different kinds of breaths that you can take. One is what I like to call an inner tube breath. And that's when, like, if you can put your hand on your diaphragm, so down right here at the kind of above your belly button, and you take a nice deep breath, you see my chest expand some, and my abdomen is expanding, and there's even a little bit of expansion in my back, but my shoulders stay stationary. So I'm breathing when we're seeing, lots of expansion throughout my body, but I'm not seeing my shoulders lift. Then there are breaths that, see, it's hard for me to do now, honestly, since I've kind of trained myself in the other way, but you'll see people go, and you see how that kind of breath is lifting my shoulders. But you notice something else about it is that it's shallow. You are only filling up part of your lungs. You're only getting that shallow breath. I can breathe in for a lot longer if I take a nice inner tube breath. It's like it's the imaginary inner tube you're inflating around your waist. So think of it that way. It's one way to practice doing that is to kind of act like you're sipping in through a straw, but making sure that your shoulders do not move. Put your hand like kind of by your belly button and feel that expanding when you take a nice slow breath, and then you can let it out. Sometimes I have people do it like a leaky tire method, where you go and you slowly let that out. If you put your hand like on your, like just above your belly button, you can feel that expansion and the contraction, and it's that slow release of air going that allows you to have that control and have that breath for a longer phrase. Because if you breathe like that, you're going to run out of air really, really quickly. But if you get a nice low inner tube breath, you can sing for a really, really long time without having to take another breath. See, I'm still talking, and it's all the same breath, and I'm using the same air. And though you use a little bit more in singing, this is quite a bit. I have to breathe again. All right, so when you're breathing, when you're singing, you got to do this really quickly. So we'll talk more in other videos, have some ways to do that. But one thing I challenge you to do is, if you think you have a problem with this, is to film yourself singing something and watch your shoulders. Do you go like that, or are you taking nice deep low breaths that don't move your shoulders? All right, now you're ready to go out and drop that mic. Break a leg.